Hello and welcome to Invest 21 channel. This is the first ever market outlook video that we are doing it today. Hopefully you like it. So let me just straight away jump into the market action that we have seen today. As far as Nifty 50 and Nifty Bank are concerned, we are only going to take a look into this and the setup. So over here you can probably see my screen where I am looking at simple 20 DMA and a 50-day DMA and then 200 one. So the purpose of using these three is to understand a short-term trend, a medium-term trend, and what is a long-term trend. So if the price is above 20 DMA, we can see that the market is quite aggressive in terms of uptick. If it is underneath it, it's either consolidating or you can use it for a downwards projection as such. So over here we see that Nifty 50 has recently taken support at the level of 50 DMA about 24,953, and the closing price as you see is about 25,090. So you see that the market is taking support at a medium term trend at a 50-day DMA and bouncing back. Though it is still range bound, it is looking like it can consolidate well within 25,200 to that of anywhere between 24,500 itself. So any uptick and close above the 20-day DMA, we can expect further uptick in the market. And given the 30th June closing price to be at 25,517, it can be a reasonable target in terms of achieving it before the end of this month. Well, there are certain other factors that we also have to take a look at once when we are having an overall analysis. And one such is going to be where, let me take you to my screen where, I show you this. So you come to Nifty 50 and you take a look at the average true range. It's about 148 as of today as we speak. So let me take a look at the average of ATR. The purpose of looking at the average ATR for the last 14 days is to just see whether the market is in an expansion mode or in a contraction mode as of today. We'll get to this, right? So what are the sum is equal to average? Just take this. And let us take the true range for the last 14 days. Yep. Page. So then we get it as 156. So what is today's average true range? So now we get a ratio that the market is about 0.94 uh, when we are looking at the volatility. So anything beyond 156 would be in expansion mode that the market is taking on, right? So now coming to Bank Nifty, we also see Bank Nifty having taken the support zone between 20-day DMA and 50-day DMA over here. So I like to use the smooth and the slower version in the faster technical in order to have the prices to be a little more smoother fashion, right? So over here we see that from well within the 20 to 50 DMA was a just a dip and then it bounced back and it is uh, in a profitable zone. So you can expect the market though with the market is well within the current month's time frame from that of 1st of July, we would expect the market to retest its high, which is established on 50 on 2nd of July at 57,628. You can expect this high to be retested at any point of time in the coming next trading sessions, and so you can plan your trades accordingly as well. Right. So let us have a look for Bank Nifty as well. So over here we have the average true range as 447. Now let us calculate the uh, ratio of it, where we take the current true range, divide it, and then we get this ratio. So we see that there's about 1.2 times, I would say. So you see that the market is slightly in an expansion mode at the moment. Anything that is more than 1.0 times, you can expect that the market is kind of in an expanding mode. So you can retest further on the upside, probably, most likely, and you can plan your trades accordingly, right? And the purpose of just having a simple true range analysis is to give you a sense in direction with respect to that of the statistical characteristics of what the asset class is concerned, right? That is the whole purpose of true range over here. So if you are expecting the average true range to be 447, and for those people who are interested in short-term trades or something of that nature, right? You cannot expect that the market is going to make 1500 or 1600 points in a single day. Maybe it can happen, that's another issue, but on an average, this is the statistical insight as to how you have to keep your expectations of movement in check. You're right. So the purpose of using these three different moving averages is to combine confluence of indicators rather than just focusing on information that is just singular in nature. When you take a look at this and you kind of analyze it, you will be able to make sense of the market from a short term point of view, from a medium term point of view, and from a long term perspective, right? So this is great for in terms of the outlook that you can have, and you can probably apply it to any different stock or an index or whatever it is, right? And you can also do it on a basis of 1 hour basis, where and I always tell people that anything less than 1 hour can be just noise. So you see that over here you can use it on an hourly basis and ride along this. You see, along the 20-day DMA. Once when the price is not respecting any of these moving averages, you can probably take your exits or plan accordingly, where you can simply avoid the market or just taking a look at it or something like that. So for now, let us just stick to the single daily basis, where we are kind of looking at this, and that's about it. So as far as these two market outlooks are concerned, I think for Nifty Bank for 24 7 2025, we can see further upside of Nifty Bank. And as far as Nifty 50 is also concerned, Nifty 50 is still in a consolidatory phase, where critical mark to be taken out is going to be 25,329, and so any close above this level, you can see further upside and probably retesting and recovering from the negative returns of July as well. So this is crucial levels to take a look at 25,329, and that of about the closing price of July, that would be about 25,520, right? So these are two important levels that you should be having a lookout for Nifty in the coming trading sessions. And for the immediate trading session, you can probably look at resistance around anywhere between 25,330 to that of 25,400. Now let us just go to an option chain just to get a feel of what the concentration of money is looking like, right? So I kind of go to the market data, go to the option chain, you just get Nifty. So, oh yeah, see. Now we spoke about a possible resistance at 25,400. You can see some amount of concentration of contracts on a monthly expiry basis, where you started seeing that, there are a bit of call writers who are going to be over here, and which is out of the money. So 25,400 is a level to definitely look out for, and in the immediate run, it's going to be 25,300, right? So this is for Nifty, and let us take a look for this Bank Nifty, and the expiry to be at 31st July. Yes. So is the case with, so you can expect some amount of resistance at 57,500 as the immediate resistance point, and let us see how the market plays out. So this also happens to be an earnings season. There's a lot of action that is taking place in terms of earnings, and you can track them. A lot of large caps are reporting their earnings in this quarter, and it's quite interesting to have a in-depth look at them as well. So like, subscribe, and share. Tune in to this channel for further updates and regular updates. Right? Happy investing, happy trading. Thank you.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.